Full disclosure, the lights are on, but absolutely nobody's home most of the time. So here are some things I genuinely don't understand, no matter how many times you try and explain them to me. Starting off strong, guide dogs. How do they know where to go? Like, they don't speak English. How can you tell them, oh, this is where I want to go? And like, what if it's somewhere new that they've not been before? And like, you don't even, I mean, obviously you wouldn't know the way because you're blind, but like, how do they know that? Insane. Painkillers. How do they know to like stop my head from hurting, for instance, if I've got a headache, and not like, I don't know, like my tailbone? Also, how on earth does it know? Crypto. What is it? I don't understand. What do you mean a little coin on your computer or your phone is like millions of pounds? Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. Languages. How did we all collectively agree that certain words meant certain things? And also, how do you actually learn like a language, like your first language, if they're being like, oh yeah, this is a table. Well, what on earth is a table, love? Like, you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. If you have the answer to any of these things that I don't understand, please let me know because I am so confused. I'll be honest, I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, so here are some things I genuinely don't understand no matter how many times you try and explain them to me. How is the Earth in debt? Who are we in debt to? Aliens? The moon? I don't understand, and if we're in debt, why can't we just print off more money? I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. Obviously, it's different if there's been an accident or something, but traffic. Why are we not all just driving? And it will happen out of nowhere. All of a sudden, we're in a standstill, and then 2 minutes later, it's like open roads. What is going on? Why are we not all just driving? Where did it come from? Calculators. How do they know the answer to every question? What? Bluetooth. How are my AirPods connecting to my phone through, like, thin air? Huh? And why is it called Bluetooth? Like, people don't have blue teeth. Why is that the name we went for? And how the hell does that work? DVDs and also vinyls. Like, how does a little CD have like pictures and sound and display it on a how does that work? If you know the answer to these things, please let me know because I am confused. I'll be honest, I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, so here are some things I genuinely don't understand no matter how many times you try and explain them to me. Tunnels. How on earth did we manage to go underwater, build a tunnel, and then empty the water from the tunnel so cars could drive through it? How? Because, sorry, what do you mean that parrots can talk? What do you mean? Why are people not freaking out over the fact that parrots can speak English? Cow milk. How on earth did we discover that cows produce milk that we can drink? What on earth was the first person doing to discover this? What? This one really confuses me, but inflation. I know everybody's complaining about, like the cost of living keeps going up, yada, 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 it's a problem. However, why can't we all just agree to stop raising the prices of things? Like, wouldn't we all be happier? I don't understand it. Dreams. What do you mean I can close my eyes and then I'm in a different world where I can fly and I'm fighting broccoli on a bridge? What do you mean? If you have the answer to any of these things that I don't understand, please let me know because I am so confused. I'll be honest, I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, so here are some things I don't understand no matter how many times you try and explain them to me. I don't understand how boats float, because if you think about it, if you throw a really heavy rock in the ocean or something, it instantly sinks. How is a boat not sinking? I don't get it. Wi-Fi. How did we make Wi-Fi without Wi-Fi? What is Wi-Fi? It's just something in the air? Like, what? Cameras. How do they just, like, take a picture and then store it of something that's happened? I genuinely don't understand how that works. This one baffles me. Satellites. How are they, like, staying where they need to stay in space? Do you know what I mean? Like, how aren't they being pulled by, like, the gravitational pull of the planet or whatever it is? Like, how do they just stick there? How does that work? GPS. How does that work? Because if I put any single address, you're telling me that this little random thing knows exactly the right route to go in. How do you know that? I don't know. I get lost in my own small town. Never mind knowing a place from like 4 or 5 hours away. How? Anyways, if you have the answers to these things that I don't understand, please let me know, because I'm so confused. Things I learned the hard way so you don't have to. The bare minimum should disgust you. Wow, he complimented you that one time after you complained that he doesn't compliment you enough? Girl, be so for real. Go get yourself a real man, not a little boy. Just because you've known them forever, it doesn't automatically make them a good friend. If you are not benefiting in a positive way from somebody's friendship and they are making you feel miserable, drop them. You do not need that kind of person in your life. People who have the most to say have the least to show. People who claim to be sensitive but are only sensitive about their own emotions. Yeah, that's a narcissist. They're not actually a sensitive person. If somebody disrespects your presence, let them feel your absence. Never let anyone tell or show you that they don't want you more than once. Always choose the man or woman who makes you feel at peace rather than questioning every single little thing. If your friends are constantly trying to outshine you, they are not real friends. Your real friends should uplift you and celebrate your achievements, not try and compete with them. Never let anybody make you question your own worth. I make better decisions than I did. Love ya! Guys, I'm gonna need you to take notes. These are some things that my boyfriend does that would send a low-effort boyfriend into a coma. Every time the flowers in my room die, he always makes sure to buy me new ones. I genuinely don't remember the last time I didn't have flowers in my room from him. He regularly plans and takes me out on dates, without me having to ask. I got in a car accident and so I was like really anxious to drive 2.5 hours to Wales to get my hair done. My boyfriend drove with me for 2.5 hours there and the same back so I didn't have to do it alone. Whenever I complain that I have no food in or that I've got no energy to cook, he always orders to offer me food, even when he's not with me. He treats my birthday like it's the most important day of the year. He doesn't care what time it is or what he's busy doing. If I'm upset, he will drop absolutely anything to come and see me and cheer me up. He would rather struggle and carry 1,000,000 bags than make me carry anything. When he stays over, he always makes my bed for me whilst I'm in the shower. He's always surprising me with love letters or like little meaningful gifts. Doesn't matter how comfy he is in bed, he always makes sure to fill up my water bottle before we go to sleep. This is your sign to never ever settle for less. Anyways, we're gonna go watch Benson Boone tonight. All the love! I'm not a very big people person, so here are some things that piss me off, respectfully. When like my mum or my brother comes into my room to tell me something and then they don't close the door after them after they leave. When people point out that you have a spot, like, what was the need? Why? When someone asks to use my charger, I say yes, and then when I ask for it back, they're like, oh, what percent's your phone on? It doesn't matter, it's my charger, give it back. People are on their phone filming themselves as they're driving. Oh, congratulations, you're odd, you can drive. But now get off your phone and concentrate before you hurt yourself or someone else. When people are mean for literally no good reason, and then they're like, what? I was just being honest. Bethany, you're just being a bitch. When rich people act so unbelievably shocked when you don't do or have like the most obvious rich person thing. Oh my god, you don't have your own chalet, if excuse his own. No, most people don't have that. What are you on about? People are walking in like a really big group together and they take up the entire pavement. And they'll also be walking at the speed of like 12 centimeters an hour. Like, please just get out my way and let me pass. Let me know if you agree with me or if I'm just being insanely petty. Things that are considered disrespectful, but I don't think they are. Someone saying because I don't want to when someone asks why they won't do something. I'm sick of us pretending that that's not a valid excuse. Let's stop normalizing saying yes to things that we don't want to do or that make us uncomfortable. Talking back to somebody older than you because they disrespected you first. Obviously, it's disrespectful to be rude to people and talk back, but everybody always says respect your elders. Genuinely, some of the rudest and most disrespectful people I've ever come across have been elderly. So I don't believe that just because you're older than me, it gives you the right to be rude and disrespectful. So yes, I will clap back. Instantly replying back to somebody's text message. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to just watch a film with like my mum or something after a long day's work, and then people are getting annoyed at me for not replying to their text message. Most of the time it won't even be an important message. Okay, just leave me and my terrible social battery alone. I'll get back to you eventually. Choosing not to loan somebody else money. Like, you work so hard for your own money, and if you choose not to loan that to somebody else, then that is totally in your right to do so. Let me know, do you agree with me or not? I feel so old. Here are some things that are older than the New Year 7s. The movie Frozen is older than them. Flappy Bird is older than them. This one's insane to me, okay? They are younger than Siri. Prince William and Kate Middleton were already married before they were born. Justin Bieber's song Baby. They are younger than the Harlem Shake. I've been waiting that long for GTA 6 that GTA 5 is now older than the current Year 7s. The ending of Breaking Bad and Harry Potter both came out before they were born. PS4, yes, the PS4 came out before they were born. You guys remember What Does the Fox Say? Like, what a throwback. I can't believe that's older than them. They are younger than Uber. They are younger than both the Cinnamon and the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. They are younger than the London 2012 Olympics. Vine is older than them. Do I qualify for weekly bingo now? Because wow, do I feel old.
How's things going with James?
Oh, we broke up.
How come?
He gave me the ick. This is different kinds of things that give girls the ick.
Dry replies. Slow replies.
How's James doing?
No idea. I've not heard from him.
But it's 5 p.m.
Yeah, I know.
Baby voices.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm so good, baby. How are you? I missed your cute little face.
Talking about other girls.
Hey, do you like my lashes? They're new.
Yeah, they're really nice. I'm pretty sure Jasmine has loads like that. She was friends with my ex-girlfriend.
Good for her.
Publicly embarrass you.
Oh my god, guys, you need to hear the story about Hope. What happened?
Can you not tell that story, please?
So we went to the comedy show last night and Hope literally wet herself from laughing.
Why would you do that? You know that's going to embarrass me.
Because it's a funny story, babe. Relax, it's not that deep.